Hey guys, how's it going? It's Etanyos here. Welcome to episode 2 of our Seattle North Stars franchise mode, this expansion mode on NHL 20. Today guys, we are going to be jumping into the draft as well as getting into a ton of trades and just really kicking off this franchise mode, getting it off the ground, getting our team into the regular season, and let's get into it.
McDavid moves in. McDavid goes upstairs. What a goal!
So guys, the first thing I think we are going to do is actually go in, view the draft class, and then we will get into the drafts. Obviously we kind of lost out on one or two players here. Obviously, we kind of had Eaton lined up, and then we lost him to the draft lottery. So, I mean, I would love to draft American players, but I just don't think that's going to be happening a lot here. There aren't even a lot of, like, top 6 forwards or stuff like that, I don't think. Kavanaugh, maybe. Stock, maybe. Like, we really don't know any of these guys yet. I mean, Russ Klimley, yikes, 3-year ETA. That's not good, especially for a 6th overall pick. This guy, 2-year. Okay, so that's not as bad, but still. I would prefer to draft an American just because we're an American team. Yeah, so we're just going to get into the draft, guys. It doesn't really matter who we pick, as long as we pick some good players. So yeah, let's go. Let's see if we can trade up at least a pick or two. I would love to end up at the 4 or 3 here. 3 preferably. So Detroit. Who do they actually want? I will trade a McDonough straight up for our pick. It's not sufficient at all. See, that's interesting because I think it is. But you guys can see we got like all defensemen. That's like all we have on this team. You could throw Bjorkstrand in there too. Not sufficient. Man, this Detroit team, or these guys are just not working with us. Okay, let's try Honka as well. And come on, Detroit. I'm sure this, like, McDonough and... What are the odds it lands us the 2nd? I feel like it could. If we went McDonough and Honka. Nope, too much salary. Okay, so we can't do that. Try LA. Try to go for the 4 and the 5 on picks. That's not terrible. So, yeah. We go Honka plus McDonough. Alright, so we move up a little bit. We get 1 extra pick there. So that should mean that we land, what's his name? Eaton. And then we could take Climby, or, like, that's it really. Like, who else would we take? Like, obviously, we're going to take Khalil, that's an awesome name, Khalil Eaton, defensive defenseman. Plays like Backstrom, plays like Thornton, plays like Hedman. See, Frederick Backlund's going to be a great addition for Detroit. And then, guys, it really depends here. We could go with Vasyunov. Yeah, he might be a good option. 5'10" defender, and he's a two-way. Or Climby here, but he's really small, I have to say. So we got 2 picks. I think we're just going to go 4-5, pick 2 defensemen, kind of get set up here for the future. Even though, yeah, we have a lot of defensemen. Like, it's going to be kind of difficult. We're going to be trading a bunch of them away. So obviously, defensemen are going to be difficult to draft. We need to draft them. So with the 4th and the 5th pick here, we're going to take these 2 guys in Eaton and Vasyunov. Okay, so not bad on both of them. Ooh, Vasyunov's an offensive defenseman. See that? That will be a nice pairing, even if they're not paired up necessarily, because Vasiljunov's going to take a little longer to develop. But 5'10" left-handed offensive defenseman, that's a great pick. So we're going to simulate to round 2. We'll see if anybody else good went in round 1. Williams, not bad. Not really, like, yeah. I think we got some pretty good picks there with those 2 defensemen. Didn't mess up at all, and the ETA isn't terrible on those guys either, which is very nice. So we're going to go back up to make a pick here, and we could take a big risk there on him. Or Austin Heron, supposedly 2 years away, man. Like, I feel like we'd be drafting a lot of defensemen if we go for him. Is there an ETA? Yikes. Okay. I think I'm going to take Damian Cohen here. He's a very low percentage. Oh, actually, Marcotti is... Oh, God, the ETAs on these guys are terrible. Walford, supposedly 2 years, but we don't know. Yikes, man. Elliott, maybe, but he's considered an enforcer right now. We have the 35th pick, so we got to take a guy up higher here. Sklenar, I believe, is a decent pick too, but you know what? We're going to take the risk. There's a very low percent chance that... Actually, no, you know what? We're going to take Austin Heron just to be safe. 7th defenseman. Ouch. All right, guys, now we're going to get to see just how many picks we missed. So that sucks that a second rounder is going to end up in the AHL probably. Maybe not, like he's not going to make the team most likely as a 7th defenseman. I should have taken Cohen, man. At least he would have had a shot at making our team. But yeah, like this second round, man. Oh, that's really damn weak. Elliott would have been great. He would have made the team eventually. Innes, yeah, that was a bad pick on my part. So round 3, we'll see if we can redeem ourselves. Malik, maybe. See, the guy I'm pretty sure who turns out like he's at least a medium top 9. Ooh, Sundqvist could be good here. Sundsvik. It's Sundsvik. It's not Sundqvist. Ivanov, maybe. Kavanov, I think we'll get him next round. So, honestly, guys, I'm feeling like picking out of order might not even be the worst option here. So, like, we could take Zach Malik. He's not going to be an elite, though. Hagenberger's definitely not. Riley Webb, nope. So I think we're going to take a risk here on Albin Sundsvik. 6'1", supposed playmaker. He's a bottom 6 forward. Awesome. So we're taking the risks, and they're not paying off in this draft. I think they will start to pay off as we move further into the future with this franchise mode and get into more drafts, because we will have more scouting experience and that kind of stuff. But yeah, like literally nothing. Like medium top 9s are the good picks out of this round. Brutal. Just brutal. Okay, so we are going to take Kavanov here. Lance Rally. Yeah, no. I'm going to take Kavanov. And he's a low top 6, so that's one of our better picks this draft so far. He's a sniper, 5'11", and he's going to take at least 3 years, maybe 4 to develop until he's actually ready for the NHL. Ooh, Sims is another one there. Another low top 6. So yeah, like low top 6s, guys, aren't even bad in this draft, which is a little bit sad, but then again, these are like supposedly quote-unquote leftover players. Zamnov, yeah, low top 4, that's decent. This entire draft is so damn weak. Oh, okay, so now we have a really tough decision here. He's got 5-year ETA. They both have 5-year ETA. Times driven to win. Work ethic's huge. Oh, he's got maturity though too. Okay, guys, I think I'm going to take Hirvonen just because he's a little bit bigger. Like, these goalies are damn nearly the exact same. So, we'll see on the potential here. But, going to take Jukka Hirvonen. He's a fringe starter. You know, we could trade for New Jersey's next 3 picks here and just add more prospects. I think that's what we're going to do. They want to trade those picks. We will strengthen up their team here with, yeah, we'll take 3 5th-rounders for like, can I trade for like a 4th? No, it's going to have to be for like, actually, I'm not allowed to trade picks. Fuck, I forgot my own rule. So, we also are not allowed to trade any Seattle drafted players. So, yeah, that means Eaton, Vasyunov, those guys are off the block. Like, we literally cannot trade them. But I would offer, like, an Adam Ernie, maybe. Will they take that? Oh, they will. Okay, so that's honestly not bad. So we end up with 4 picks in a row here in the 5th round. So we get another shot at the goalie here. See if what's his name, Yanni Pyarala. If he turns out, nope, 2 fringe starters back to back. Okay, so that sucks, but that's just how it goes sometimes. Besides that, the faceless guys are going to be the guys that actually turn out or have the potential to turn out to actually turn into real picks. So like Christian Kapusta, 5-year ETA, but worth a shot, bottom 6. Man, this draft is not good. Like, just, it straight up is not good. I'm going to take Daughtery like way too early here, and he's a bottom 6 as well. Man, all those picks are like going to end up in the AHL. God. I bet you one elite win this round. Nope, all 7th defenders. NHL, you gotta make the system a little bit better. Like, come on, we'll take Kozlov here. And another bottom 6, man. We're really filling out the bottom half of our AHL team right now. Fuck. I'm not gonna take him. You know what? He's probably gonna be another bottom 6. Like, I'm honestly scared to even try and take elite, so I'm gonna take Joel Rhodes instead. Another bottom 6. This is brutal. That was just... Eaton, Vasyunov, and Kavanov were the only 3 picks that actually turned... I mean, Heron was alright. He's a low... Yeah, no. I guess Heron was in there too, but that's brutal, man. That's brutal. So, Simmons to the re-sign phase. We got a lot of guys we have to re-sign, and a lot of them who probably don't. Yeah, Gramland. Ouch. Okay, I'm not going to give him 8 years. I'm going to give him like 5 at 8.1. Tyson Berry. That's honestly not even a bad contract for him. Gramland. I'll give him like 4 years at like 8.5. Or 5 years at 8.5. I think that's a decent contract for him. Hoffman, no way, buddy. You're getting like 3 years. No, 2 years at, yeah, like 7.8. That's it. Because he's already freaking 29. Like, who do we have signed in here still? Giordano. Yeah. He's going to drop off quickly. Jesper Fast, I don't even care. We have enough right wingers. Martin Firk wants to re-sign. We'll drop 2 years on him. And I guess we can bring Eaton into the team right away here. Simply because we don't really have a lot of other options. Like, I would be down to get him into our system right away. Vasyunov, same thing, man. Like, if he can come in and start playing soon, that's good. Oh, wait, Heron was a 7th defenseman. Never mind. He was not good. So, yeah, we're literally going to sign, like, all of these rookies just because we need some AHL depth that we really don't have. What are you doing? My controller's been kind of glitching out here. It's like the look at it. It's like the joystick's loose. It's kind of weird. Anyways, that's 2 centers. We'll sign this right winger, and we will sign... Actually, we can leave the 49s for now. As far as tendies go, Laner wants to re-sign. I'll give him 3 years at 4.7. Phoenix Copley. I mean, I guess he could be a backup for now, but I'd prefer if he stays down in the AHL. By the looks of it, we're not going to get Markstrom either. I'd give him 2 years at 4.6. If he actually signs that, then that's good. But as far as our centers go, man, we do not have any good centers. Like, yikes. Really yikes. Yeah. This is gonna, I mean, we're gonna lose a lot. We'll probably, guys, I might sim through the entire first season just to get it out of the way, and then episode 2 could be season 2, because, yeah, this team is really not gonna perform well, guaranteed. Yikes. Even if we sign free agents, it's not gonna help. We'll probably end up trading for weaker players, as well as, it's not enough money. Oh my gosh, you guys are just... Okay, so we get all our rookies, obviously. But our big name players, like big name players, are wanting more money. And, like a 3-year deal at like, oh, why did that reset? Oh. We're going to sit here for a minute now because Pietrangelo wants a lot of money. So I'm going to give him like 8.1. 8.1 for 3 years. That should get him to go. Tyson Barrie, he wants... We do a 3-year on him. I think like a 5.75 should get him. But we will see. And somebody else rejected. Oh no, I guess that's good. You gotta be kidding me, Pietrangelo. That's a lot of money for 3 years. Like, come on. Okay, so I guess we're going 9 million for 3 years on Pietrangelo. No, we'll go 8.5 first. If he still rejects that, man, I swear to God. What just happened? 3 years at 8.5. Come on. You want to test free agency? I get it. Yeah. So does Markstrom, but I can actually let a goalie go. I don't have any other centers though. You have to be kidding me, game. I'm giving Pietrangelo 9 million for 3 years. It does that one more time. This is ridiculous. Pietrangelo isn't even going to be on our team for that long. Like, he's probably going to end up getting traded at the end of this season. Oh, what? So we're doing 3 million for 10 years. Or 10 million for 3 years, I mean. Freaking go away. That just declines his trade value so much. Yeah, of course you're going to accept 10 million a year. Bruh. No picks allowed on the block. I'm instantly going to throw Pietrangelo up on the block. I'm sorry, but like, he's got like no value to me as far as this franchise mode goes. I would much rather trade him for like a decent pick. Our next few picks are going to be really high, or they should be. not only that, but we're going to try to trade for some other weak team kind of picks. Giordano. Oh, I did not want to throw Hoffman. I wanted to throw Gio on there. Like, see, I'm not touching anything, guys. Like, I can't explain what's going on with this. If you guys can explain what's wrong with my controller, let me know. But yeah, we're going to have to sign a couple depth centers here. Oh, Backstrom would be nice. And then we can trade him after this season too, because he's not going to play very well. We all know that's going to happen already. So, yeah, let's just go. Can I not look at my... Really? Okay, don't sim more than 2 days. Oh, you sim 3, you ass. Where is my... what do you call it? It shouldn't just be morale here. What's going on? Okay, I got 3 leaders on the team, which is not great. Oh, I probably have more than that. Wait, Petrangelo's not a leader? Really? I guess not. So what we could do for this season, okay. So, for centers, we literally only have Sean Corrali. That's not good. That's not good enough. We're fine on the left wing, in my opinion, and the right wing will strengthen over to the left wing, obviously. So we need 3 centers. I think we keep these top 2 guys, but then we could trade, like, Tyson Barrie, maybe. And then go with, like, Pesci on the bottom's probably not even bad. Like, we could field a fairly decent, what do you call it? We could field a fairly decent defensive core for this season, but usually when you do that, you end up winning a lot of games, which doesn't make any sense. So yeah, I think we're gonna trade Barrie in exchange for some picks or something, and to clear up cap space too. And then I don't need all of these guys. I can go Pesci and Gerard on the bottom pairing, or is Walensky oh, he's a righty. Shoot. Okay, so I would prefer to go Gerard on the second pairing. Actually, it's going to be McCabe. It's going to be McCabe and Larson. I think they're both defensive defensemen too, which kind of sucks, but... So I can trade... Actually, I can just scratch Walensky and trade Barrie. So scratch Walensky, trade Barrie, pick up a couple more players. We need a lot of more centers. So, I mean, Nick Backstrom would be nice, but we have to clear up a lot of cap to do that. And then besides that... Is he an elite? No, he's a top 6. Besides that, a guy like Pajot would be nice. A guy like, I mean, those guys are expensive. So I don't know who else we're adding into this team. I would love to bring in Backstrom simply because he's an elite and he's going to have value. So, yeah, we're literally only allowed to sign 3 free agents, and all 3 of them are going to be centers. That's how our team's going to work here. So, Tyson Barrie, who wants him? Boston wants him, but they ain't got no cap space. Remember, Barry's at 5.75 too, so... If I could grab a center from one of these teams, that would be sick. Even like a Jared McCann and then their pick, not this year, but like in the future. So like 2022, like 2023, if we could grab those picks in exchange for Barrie. Pittsburgh, you dickheads. No. Wait, how much cap space do they have? 1.6 million. Okay, so we have to take a $4 million center. So that is going to end up being Bukestad. Yay. Are you kidding me? Are you absolutely kidding me? Tampa Bay, they probably have 1 million in cap. Oh, wait, what? Okay, so we don't have to trade nearly as much. And Tampa will hopefully drop off by... Actually, no, you know what? Screw it. I want Vancouver's pick out of this. Plus, like, a crappy center. Like a, Cirelli would be nice. Is that even? Really? Really, Tampa? Really? So you're going to say, oh yeah, give us Barry, but then you're going to... Oh, I can't deal with the stupidity of some of the logic in the game here. Really? Is that all they have for centers? What? Like, actually? My God. Oh boy. So I could trade Tyson Barrie for like their next 3 draft picks. I mean, if that's equal. Nope. How about take out their 2022 pick? Okay, so we get 2 draft picks for Tyson Barrie. That's pretty good. Actually, that's really good because since we cleared up so much cap space, now we can actually go... See, we could sign Backstrom. Who else is getting paid way too much money on our team? There's going to be at least 1 or 2 guys. And something I would like to do is potentially trade for a Tendy. Oh, Pesci. Oh my God, $4 million a year. That's awesome, man. Or how about Brock Nelson? Freaking $6 million a year. Oh, buddy. This is really brutal as far as our contract situation goes. Okay, so I think I'm going to try to trade Pesci or... Yeah, I'm going to try to trade Brett Pesci. As well as try to pick up a Tendy if we can, simply because we need a backup Tendy. So does anybody actually have Tendys on their block? I don't think so. No Tendys. That kind of sucks. Oh, Malcolm Subban. I'll take Subban as a backup, man. And we don't even have to offer anything. We just have to sign him. So I would prefer to move Pesci, but they don't have cap for it, so we have to move a guy on a smaller contract, like no money. That's really difficult to do. Would like Lawson Crouse. Would be a little bit too much value. So instead of Kroos, let's try Aston Reese. Word. Okay, so we get Subban for Reese. That's an awesome deal. We're gonna go, and Vegas is really helping us out right now, I have to say. So Tendy's in the system. Malcolm Subban, get on my team. 1 year, 1.6. Awesome. That doesn't count as a free agent sign-in because we traded for him. He's a restricted free agent. He's not actually in the free agent market as far as what we're signing because he's on our team now. So that's why. So yeah, in an attempt here to sign what puts Backstrom's money down? No, nothing. 8.5 for 3 years. Why don't we try 8 million for 3 years, see if he signs that, because if he does, that's like a steal for us. We still need to sign 2 other centers, And I am eyeing up Pajot. Would be quite nice. 2 years at $2 million should do it. And then besides that, we could go with Jason Spezza maybe for 2 years. Then just not sign him after. He's got the green jersey and everything already. Like, geez, why not? Yeah, that's funny. Okay, so we're going to advance a couple days here. Hopefully Backstrom signs. But we will see. We get Pajot, we get Spezza, we get Subban. So that's pretty decent. Okay, so he wants the $8.5 million a year. Probably gonna have to trade one more player just to do so. No other teams are really interested in Backstrom, so that's good news for us. So we need to clear up how much cap space? Not much, but a bit. So if I can get Pesci out of the system somehow, that would be spectacular. Of course, the only teams that want him are the teams that don't have any cap. So literally we're just going to trade Pesci for like a second rounder. Okay, Buffalo, don't say you want him and then tell me that you're trying to save salary cap. It's just like, it's annoying. So we get a second and a fourth for Pesci. That's pretty good return on a player who honestly is just eating up way too much salary cap, in my opinion. So now that we have $10 million, we can go and get Backstrom his deal for 3 years. Not bad. I mean, if we had been able to get Pesci out before I made those other signings, then we might have a slightly stronger defensive or center core. But really, it's not going to matter in the long run. This team's not going to be very good. And that's just the reality or the fate that we're going to have to accept. Like it says, they're hopeful. Don't expect them to be anywhere near the playoffs. I mean, obviously we got 5 guys there who are, we got 4 guys who are depth centers, and then we got 1 first line center. So that's our team, like right now. Yeah, that's the team we're fielding right now. Not terrible by any means, but 6, all right. Yeah, so Walensky playing on the bottom pairing. I mean, I don't know if he's going to play where, because of the team chemistry and lineup chemistry and whatever you call it. I do actually want to check out our staff because I did not give them a look yet. So we got a generalist for a head coach. What's his name? Clint Cohen. Okay. Cohen, we got Holden, we got Quirk, and we got Zagrapin as our head coaches. As our assistant, or as our AHL coaches, we got a defensive coach. It's a little bit different there. We got a lot of defensive coaches. And yeah, that's what we're rolling with here, I guess. Yeah, we're going to sim to the next season here, guys. Obviously, we're going to get some offers and stuff, but I'm probably just going to reject them. All right, guys, so we are going to check out our owner goals here, and they expect us to compete for a playoff spot. However, we do not need to ensure that we make the playoffs, just the happiness of the fans. I want us to earn at least 67% of the $26 million expected profit. I think we can do that. Team store needs an upgrade. Sell 85% of the suites this year. That's a lot. Okay, so editing our lines, guys. Here's what we are rolling with. I'm actually going to leave the coach off because he's just going to mess everything up. Backstrom really does not fit our cycle or our system there. Yikes. Backstrom literally fits on the 4th line. That's where he fits as far as chemistry goes, which is really brutal. So again, gonna change up the team a bit here. Hoffman fits quite nicely on the 2nd line. What about the 1st? Not so much. Bjorkstrand's better. Wait. No, Bjorkstrand's better on the 2nd line. Brock Nelson's great where he is. That whole left wing's looking really great. Kasha. This is really poor, guys. This is a really poor line chemistry. Like, it would help to go like that. But I don't want to play Backstrom on the bottom frickin' pairing. Like, okay. So, no chemistry throughout the team, really. It's pretty bad. This is brutal. Okay, so that's our line chemistry, guys. I'm honestly not even going to touch it that much. We got Lehner and Subban in net. We could try Goudreau in place of Ferk, maybe. But still, like, even then, yeah, he's a power forward, but like, Goudreau fits. Yeah, oh, that would add chemistry. So we can go Brock Nelson on the first line with Hoffman and Backstrom. Okay, so that's not terrible. I thought it was going to be worse, honestly. So yeah, defense is pretty bad. Offense isn't awful, but then we have our AHL team. Yeah, they're going to get absolutely murdered. Like, absolutely murdered. But that's part of the growing process, I guess. So yeah, those are our teams for now, guys. A little bit brutal, but whatever. Who's our captain? Giordano, probably. Yeah. Pietrangelo gets an A. So does Hoffman, which I don't know if I necessarily agree with. Who's number 19? Yeah, okay. We're going to make Baxter number 19. Anyways, guys, that's our lineup. I'm probably only going to show you guys draft class stuff because that's all we're really looking forward to for this season. Oh, that is a franchise player right there. Alan Shields, 5'9", probably going to be a sniper. That would be my assumption. So, yeah. Alan Shields, man. Can look forward to him. Okay, stop. Stop. This controller is like shot. And there's our other defenseman if we can get him, Alan Timmins. He would pair quite nicely beside, what's his name? Okay, this controller is shot. Let me grab a different one here. Okay, there we go. Okay, so, Timmins, 6'1" defender, he would be quite nice. Man, like, if we're not, like, winning a lottery or something here, like, I would love to get Shields, but at the same time, we're going to have to hold on to enough assets throughout the season to still be able to trade up, because I can guarantee you we're not going to win a lottery. Like, that's just how this is going to go, guys, is that we're going to be one of the worst teams in the league, and the game's just going to be like, you don't get a top draft pick, you get, like, the 5th pick. Like, that's what's going to happen by the end of the year. I mean, not guarantee that, but I can be pretty damn close on my assumption that that's more or less what's going to happen. Obviously, we are still lacking forward depth by a lot, so any centers would be great pickups too. But Shields, man, I think he's going to be one of those players that just really lights the league up in the future, like a Patrick Kane style player, somebody like that. So, just got to get through the rest of this preseason stuff, really. Arena operations need to go up a bit. I'll give them $3 million. Advertising can go up a little bit. Scout salaries always end up being a problem. And, yeah. I'm going to save that budget for now. I don't think we're changing any stuff with our coaches. We're going to auto-assign the promotion nights. I don't care about them. And, I mean, we can go check out our preseason record after it's done simming here, but I want to hope that we did pretty bad, just so that our team is looking like that for the future, because I do not expect them to do well. So I see a loss against LA there, but out of the entire preseason, guys, we actually won more games than we lost. We went 4-3, had one overtime loss to Calgary, so not terrible. But again, we're going to look at the draft class. You guys are going to kind of start to see what's going on with it. And I think that's going to be most of this episode, is just you guys are going to get to see the draft class. And yeah, like I called it, if he's ahead of Lafreniere, he's a franchise. He lacks size, yeah, he's 5'9", but goal scoring, pro release, magic hands, Allen Shield is going to be an absolute monster in the future. It says he's NHL ready, so that means he's 80 rated. This Alan Timmins, also NHL. How many of these guys? Okay. So that's, Holtz and Raymond are said as NHL ready. 1 year, 2 years, 1 year. Okay, we don't know. Strange is 2 years. Okay, so even a guy like Darren Lees, okay, he's 1 year. But are there any other elites in here? You know what? No, he's always a top 6. I can guarantee that. But anybody else? Maybe some goalies in here. Guys, goalies are going to be huge as far as actually growing them and them turning out. That's what we're going to need if our team's eventually going to be successful, because again, we can't win the cup without all Seattle players or Seattle drafted players. So this is going to be a draft heavy series. So if you guys don't like that, then I don't know why you're watching. But one more look at the lines just to check them out. Not awful for a first year expansion team, but really not that great either. Like, the defense here is going to struggle because they got no chemistry. But yeah, I think we're just going to jump into I'm going to cut it up into quarters of the season. So I will check in we'll cut it in half. We'll cut the season in half. So I'll sim 41, check in with you guys, sim the next 41, wrap up the season pretty much. So that's what this first episode is going to be. You guys will see a lot of draft info, but as far as the calendar and the gameplay goes, not going to be a lot in this first season. So yeah, I will be back with you guys when A, the draft class pops up, or B, we are at the halfway point in the season. Okay, guys, so we are at the draft class now. We're quite a ways through the season. By the looks of it, they're telling me Lucas Raymond's a gem, but I don't know. I don't know if he is or not. I know Cole Perfetti's an elite, and that it says he's 1 year out, so he's probably around the 75 rated, around there. That's what I would say. We don't need another offensive defenseman, but a two-way would be nice in Timmins for sure. Again, top-heavy draft class here. Lee's not a terrible, or wouldn't be a terrible addition. Top 6 forwards are usually quite nice. Okay. So he is like probably a high top 9. That's what I'm going to call right now. DeMarchi. Ooh. We will give him a scout if he's a gem goaltender. Because again, we need goalies. Voinov, he's big. 2-way forward. It said he was a sniper at first. No scouting report on Luongo yet? Okay. Josh Lawrence is considered a low elite. He dropped off dramatically. Dadonov? Ooh, maybe. And yeah, so guys, by the time we actually reach the halfway point in the season, I'm going to stop, kind of get everything done. So as far as trades, we're going to try to trade for some draft picks. Teams that I think could drop off by the end of the season versus come back and make the playoffs, because obviously playoff picks take us out of the lottery and give us no chance to win a top pick. Oscar Bang. Nice name. Hi, my name's Oscar and I bang. Okay, Chance. Like, guys like this, they're going to be really nice players. if you can get grinders that are like medium top sixes that low at like 160, those are great picks, even if they take a while to develop. Because I want to kind of explain this to you guys. The way I'm going to try to structure my team is like elites on, well, like elite slash franchise players on the top two lines. So my first and second line both will hopefully be elite by the time we're done 2 or 3 drafts. But that's kind of the goal with this team, is to have 2 elites, or like 2 lines of elites on the forwards, at least 1 elite defensive pairing, if not 1.5 or 2. And then besides that, then we go down for forwards. We go top 6 players for the third line, like top 6 potential players for the third line, and then for the fourth line, preferably top 9s, just so their morale and value doesn't drop off like crazy if they're like higher rated players like top 6 and they don't get put in the right spot. But yeah, and then on defense, obviously top 4s are preferable for the second slash third pairing. You could get top 6s, but they take a long time to grow. And then besides that, guys, I guess an elite goalie slash a franchise goalie would be nice. And then a starter would be a nice backup for sure. All right, guys, so I do believe we're 41 games through the season. We are currently 16, 19, and 6. Giordano is almost putting up a point a game, which is a little bit scary. Besides that, guys, I guess the picks and everything are kind of set here as far as who's doing well, who's not. By the looks of it, the Pacific is quite weak compared to the other divisions. Nobody's over 50 points yet. And, I mean, we have Vegas's pick this year, but again, 44 points doesn't even put them in a playoff spot right now. Besides that, I think we might end up trading for like Rangers, Hurricanes picks, like around there, or maybe even like the Predators or the Avalanche. Those guys could have potentially good picks. But, I mean, it's also safe to just wait till the draft class. I mean, yeah, there's teams who have their picks out on the trade block, but again, those picks are probably not going to be very valuable. Like, yeah, Dallas, they've got a first-round pick out there for 2020, but again, they have a really good record. Teams that don't have good records are not going to have their pick on the trade block. Except for stupid Nashville. So, do we have anything? I mean, like, yeah, you can see our picks highly valued. Vegas's isn't even doing bad. But I don't think we really have anybody that is equivalent value. Yeah. So we're just going to wait. We're just going to wait until pretty much the end of the season to trade and do things like that. Guys, I want to make, what do you call it? I want to make like a chart for who we have drafted, or like what positions and potentials we need. So it'll be like a depth chart, I guess, and then we will see what our kind of like talent level is versus what it needs to be up to par with if we're going to eventually win at an NHL level. So yeah, I will kind of start working that in. It'll probably be up in the next episode of this expansion mode. I guess this is like a draft to glory, really, because that's what we're doing, is we have to draft players until we win the cup. And okay, so yeah, we're not like we're in a good spot for our team for where we are. I was hoping we'd be dead last in the league, but by the looks of it, Detroit's done quite well with that. We are currently 5 points ahead of them, just 3 points ahead of the Canucks and Coyotes, and we are currently tied with the Senators for worst records in the league, actually. There are only 2 teams, yeah. Red Wings and Coyotes have less wins than us. We have the 3rd least wins in the league. So that's not terrible. I mean, it is terrible, but it's not because we're going for draft picks. So I will see you guys once we hit the end of the season or we check out the draft class again. And yeah. Okay, guys, so we are taking another look at the draft class here. And by the looks of it, not really anything's changed. This Damian DeMarchi, 5-year ETA, but he is an elite goalie by the looks of it. Kari Pettinen, we're not sure. Besides that, guys, I don't know if there's a lot of other elites in this draft. Dalton Cap, he'll be a decent pickup if we can get him at the 40th. Ranford's at the 42nd. So I honestly think that if we trade properly, like if we make the right trades, that we can really build a good team here off of the first draft, just with like players like Shield and Timmins and Byfield. Like all of these guys are considered NHL ready with their ETAs. So yeah, there's a couple guys, but like Holtz, like another NHL ETA there of NHL ready. By the looks of it, there aren't really any centers, but you know what? Like we could probably even draft Shield. Like I find with computer generated players is that they what do you call it? They have like 80 face-offs, which is ridiculous. And it's like you're a medium elite, but you have 80 face-offs as a winger. So yeah, like we could potentially move Alan Shield over to the wing. Okay, guys, so on the season, we have finally finished here. Our numbers are concrete. We have 40 wins, 33 losses, and 9 overtime losses to put us 89 points in a playoff spot, guys. I can't even right now. Oh my god. What is this game? Oh man. That is something else. That is really something else. Alright, so I'm gonna sim the playoffs, guys. I don't care if we win or not, or I mean if we win, then I guess we just fail the what do you call it? We just fail the challenge that to win the cup with a team of fully drafted Seattle players. So I mean we'll sim 4 games and we're up against Calgary, so who knows how that goes. Guys, can somebody explain this game to me, please? Like, anybody. Please. Hoffman has 10 points in 4. What is going on? We just swept the Flames. The Flames. First round, guys. This was nowhere near my goal. Okay, LA, the team that should be better than us in the division, they have a better record. I'm just going to sim all 7, see how that goes. Win, oh my god, Loss, win. What is going on? Guys, we are 3 wins away from the Stanley Cup final in our first season. We literally just qualified for the playoffs and we are already in the conference finals. Conference finals. What the hell? Okay, the other teams in here that should be beating us. Yeah, Boston's got a freaking good team. They picked up Kyle Palmieri. What the hell is going on? Like, somebody please explain. Buffalo's in there too, aren't they? Really good defense. Pretty decent offense too. They picked up Jumbo Joe. And Tendine is awful. And then Winnipeg. They got good defense. They got really good offense. Can somebody please explain to me, how did we get here? Like, guys, look at our team. I knew this was going to happen because that's just NHL, man. It's like, oh, you have a shitty team? Let's put them in the Stanley Cup Finals, right? Like, no. That's not how it works, bro. Like, our defense is literally the worst in the league, besides the top two guys there. And Lehner and Subban are, like, average, like, mediocre goaltenders. They're not, like... I mean, Lehner's a Vezina candidate, but what the hell? We literally had 40... We didn't even win half of our games on the year. And we're about to go through the Winnipeg Jets. Oh, we got to check the draft class. We already know what we're going to do in the draft class, guys. We want to try to get Shields there, but, like... What the heck is going on? Win. We're up against Boston already. Okay, finally, that's like a proper playoff loss. Lose. Okay, so we get swept in the finals. What the hell? Our team literally just went from, oh yeah, we're going to be contending for a top draft pick, to... What? We literally just won the, what do you call it? Like, Boston, yeah, Boston won 3 out of the 4 team awards. But we won the Clarence Campbell Bowl. Like, what just happened? What the actual hell just happened? Can anybody explain that to me, please? Art Ross goes to Voracek. Okay. Giordano, man, wins the Norris back-to-back years on different teams. That is sick. Voracek wins the Lady Byng. Hughes wins the Calder. Bartlett wins the Jack Adams. Okay, that's Calgary's coach, but... That's a lot of awards for Voracek, and the Rocket goes to Ovechkin again. What the hell? Huh? We swept. We lost 1 game to LA. We swept Winnipeg. And then we got swept by Boston. Guys, just, like, look at this, okay? Look at this. Because we're probably not even going to be close to this for the next 3 years after this. But it's like Vegas. It's literally like a repeat of the Vegas Golden Knights, where they were like, they just crushed the entire Western Conference, and then they get to the finals, and there was a better Eastern Conference team. But like, what the heck? Where did Backstrom even... I didn't even look at any of these stats, guys, because I was like, oh yeah, we'll get knocked out first round of the playoffs. We'll be fine. Giordano put up 74 points again, guys. That's absurd. So yeah, out of the entire league, Voracek, 107, man. 107. 70 assists. That's some crazy stuff there. And then rookie skaters, I'm going to assume Hughes, yeah. 61 points, that's pretty solid. And then for defense, Giordano. For goalies, Tuukka Rask. Yep, all makes sense, man. That's how the awards got laid out. So now, guys, we are going to sim to the draft. I was expecting to be out of the playoffs way sooner than we were. We're going to keep the current ticket prices. Oh, shit. You know what? I just realized we just about failed a managerial goal. We just about did. Not quite, but we just about did. So we have to upgrade that. And I believe that was it. So yeah, we just about failed that, but didn't. And see, progress reports. That is something I wanted to see. Oh my god! What the hell? But again, I think we're going to move Alan Shield to a, what do you call it? Tampa wants to trade that pick too. How much cap you boys got? Oh, they actually do have cap. Who do you want? Pietrangelo or Backstrom? Man, we could literally land Lafreniere as well. That doesn't feel right though. That doesn't feel right. But Lafreniere to the, what do you call it? Lafreniere to the freaking Lightning doesn't feel right either. So, yikes. Let's check out this draft class. Is there a player at 8th that's elite? Cole Perfetti, 1 year. ETA. Plays like Mark Messier, apparently. But, like, man, if we could land one of these guys, like, Holtz moved up. Holtz really moved up. Okay, I'm going to try 2 trades here, guys. And they're both for top-end draft picks because this draft is so damn strong. We could try Backstrom. That would go. Oh, no, they don't want him. Okay, Giordano. They would take him. And I honestly think that's a great cap dump because I don't think Giordano's ever going to get back up to that same spot where he was this year. But who else do we trade? Because that's already a defenseman. They don't want wingers at all. They don't want centers at all. They just want defense. I could throw him Connor Carrick too. Is that a bit too low still? Yeah. Okay, so we could go Samuel Girard, but again, decent player that will fill out our team, like right now. If I trade Girard, we should draft that defenseman. That's what I feel, but we could try Hartman, see if that goes. Okay, that should go through. There you go. Okay. So, guys, this is what I'm going to do, and I think you guys will actually appreciate this a little bit more, simply because, one, it makes sense. Like, you're going to be happy with how the league shapes up after we do this. And 2, yeah, no, you guys are going to like this. Okay, so, to the Montreal Canadiens. Canadiens. That's, yeah. This feels right to me. I think it's gonna be awesome that this is gonna turn out. So we're gonna ask a lot of them. I'm gonna ask for 4 picks in exchange. One of them being the 8th overall this year in the draft. But I will trade the 2nd in exchange for those 4 picks. No. Okay, so what if I take that out of there? Okay, so we get 2 firsts and a 2nd this year. And now Montreal is going to select Lafreniere. And we move down to 8th, but honestly, it doesn't even feel wrong. And then the other thing we're going to do, the Islanders don't really want to trade this pick, but we're going to try it anyways. And we're going to go Backstrom for the 3rd. Big old accepted there. You guys are going to like how the team shapes up after this. I want to see Lafreniere go to the Canadiens, like I really do. So, Alan Shields becomes our first franchise player for the Minnesota North Stars. Only 80 rated, but still. Lafreniere, man, that just looks so right. That looks so right. He goes number 2, but goes to the Montreal Canadiens. That's cool. Man, that's just cool. I like that. And then 3rd pick here, we are going to take, I think I'm going to take Timmins. Even though, yeah, he's a defensive, he's still a freaking good player. So, yeah, Timmins is going to go 3rd here, 78. We'll see. I think Detroit's going to take Holtz. Yeah, they do. New Jersey. Okay. So everybody's gone in order of where they are supposed to be picked right now. So let's try Giordano in exchange for this pick. Doesn't go. So what if I try Giordano and Hoffman? Then they still have too many players, and they're probably still not going to trade their pick. Man, this is a pain in the butt. I'll take Gabrick off your hands. Okay, so there we go. We did have to trade away, what's his name? Giordano, so that kind of sucks. But we are getting an NHL ready player in Lucas Raymond. And yeah, like, guys, this is the season where the morale just gets ripped. Like, it's not going to be good. It's not. But, I mean, you guys can see Shields, an insane pick. Timmons going to be really decent on the back end. Raymond hopefully going to turn into quite the creator here, 6th overall pick. So, guys, we are building out this front half of our team, like our forwards, like very well. I'm very happy with how this is turning out. Lundell, 70 rated elite. That's very decent. I think Perfetti might actually top him here on rating, though. So let's see. I think he's going to be a 75. He's 72, but still. That's still freaking good, man. Whew, okay. So Senators pick up Giordano. Obviously, he's not going to be nearly as good. But we got the 31st, and then round 2, we have the 7th. Okay, and the 31st we should. Yeah, okay. So yeah, guys, we're just going to get through the rest of this draft fairly quick now, and then end off the episode. But yeah, let's see who else goes in here. Any elites? Mironov, yeah. It's not bad. 62 rated grinder, and he's elite. Oh, Nicolas, wow. Talk about a NHL ready defender. Same with Clefbaum, but he's an offensive. We don't really need an offensive. Guys, is it worth it to try Lapierre? I mean, I'm pretty sure he's just going to be a top 6, but I'll take a top 6. Like, Lapierre is a third-line center, man. I'm honestly fine with that. Let's see what Hendrix Lapierre turns into. Yeah, he's a... Okay, so top 6. That's what I was expecting. And then we're going to sim to the user pick again in round 2. Oh my gosh, Jung. I really hope I did not miss... No, I didn't miss that elite goalie yet, but he's coming up fairly quick. Top 4 defender, that's decent. In O'Rourke. Where is this defender that I actually wanted to get? Or not defender, Tendy. The Tendy I want there is at 63. Let me just double check where is our next pick. Our next pick is pick... It shouldn't be 63. 59. Okay. So it would have been 63, but we should be able to land that Tendy still. As well as pick up a decent winger here, or defender. I think we're going to go with a winger because that's another defensive defenseman. That's just too many. So Dalton Cappy, 2-year ETA, plays like Mike Gartner. Freaking solid pick. He's a stud. He's a stud. He's going to be in our team way sooner than I thought. Okay, and then we land here. So we got a couple more picks. I'm taking the elite goalie now. I'm taking DeMarchi now. Simply because there just isn't any other good picks in between there and then. 47 rated elite Tendy. Going to seriously help our team in the future. Not right now by any means, but yeah. Guys, I'm also going to have to keep a list of players who have played on our team and who we can and cannot trade for. Because I do not want to break the rules of this franchise mode that I've kind of laid in place. I mean, we've been abiding by those rules so far. But, no more elites. Not really. Okay, so I think I'm going to go with Ledden here. Ulf Ledden. Sniper. Top 9 forward. That's kind of what we need now, is we need to start filling out the bottom half of our team. Oh, that's a nice elite. Suglobov to LA. No other insane picks. Some low top 6s and stuff like that in there, but overall, man, I think we did about as good as we could. I thought I saw another elite in here. Yeah. Oh, Worrell. Eddie Worrell. Detroit picks him up, man. Detroit's going to be a good freaking team in a couple of years. We could take Josh Lawrence, but he's probably going to be a bust. Probably end up being one of our, like, AHL players, but you know what? Screw it. Let's take Lawrence. See how he turns out. Okay, low top 6. So, yeah. He might get some fourth line action by the time he's 27, but that's about it. All right, ooh, nice pick there. Bykov by Carolina in the 3rd round, medium top 6 forward. And that looks like it's about it for the 4th round so far. I don't think we're really going to be able to land any insane players here. Kasparaitis, maybe. Kulikov, maybe. Gustafsson, maybe. It says he's defensive, so I'm going to take a risk on Gustafsson because he's a low elite. And he turns out, unfortunately, he's still a defensive defenseman, but, yeah, oh, Kasparaitis would have been so much better. Damn it. I messed up on that. My bad, guys. We could have had a pretty stud-worthy low elite defenseman there, but, I'm going to take Kulikov because he's a two-way, supposedly. Oh, he's just... Oh, I was lied to. I thought he was better than that. Okay, we're in round 5 now. Not a lot of picks left. We'll see who's available here. Medium starter, man. Medium starter would do a world of good for us. And he's a fringe. Love it. Okay, let's see if any more kind of stud-worthy picks go through here. Edmonton gets a decent low top 4 defender there. Really nothing, guys. Like, Hornquist, yeah, let's see. Bottom 6 again. Man, I'm prone to the bottom 6 forwards. Or there's just a lot of them, one of the two. But see, I could take a big risk on Spencer Ballard and that could pay off. But that's it's the 1 in 4 chance, the 25% chance that we actually land an elite with him. Guys, is it worth it? You know what? I'm feeling risky today. We landed that number 1 pick. We had some luck go our way. We could draft a low... Yeah, he's a low top 9 power forward. So, you know what? Yeah, we're going to take Spencer Ballard, 6'1" center. You never know. Yeah, no, I was expecting that. But, there's the draft, boys. Freaking solid. Solid picks. Right up, like our first 6 picks. No, 7. Our first 7 picks were all insane. Gustafsson's going to be decent. That's like... I am genuinely happy right now the way our team just performed there. Ryan Hartman had 15 points in the playoffs still, man. That's sick. But, no coach is expiring. That's lovely. Just going to sign these... what do you call it? Just going to sign these scouts and then that'll be it. So, I think it was just those 2. No others. Yeah. Okay. So, guys, that's really going to be it. We're going to have to go and get all these rookies signed up in the next episode. I'm not going to do it now. I'm just going to look through, show you guys who we have. Our team looks stupid weak right now. It probably will be for this first season with these new rookies, but my God, man. Look at that. Look at that haul. And let's go like this too, so we can see all the potentials. Gustafsson, man, he's gonna be a steal out of this draft, I think. Maybe not as much as that Kasparaitis, but still. Like, Cappy, second round sniper. He went after Lapierre, but I think he's really gonna turn out. And never mind the goalies, bro. You landed DeMarchi there. He is only, how tall is he? He's 5'11". That's a little scary. He's a little short, but we got our players for the future. We do. We're set. I think Perfetti will be our second line center. And yeah, we're gonna take Shields, put him as a center, because as you can see, 78 faceoffs. That's probably better than Perfetti. Yeah, same as Perfetti, except he's a sniper. He's probably gonna put way more pucks in the net. Holy, okay. Yeah, so absolutely huge 2020 draft haul. That's what we needed. That's just straight up what we needed, and that's gonna be it. If you guys are looking forward to the future of this Seattle North Stars team as much as I am, then go down below. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Leave a like on the video. We are probably gonna spend the whole next season rebuilding and just getting better slowly, and hopefully landing another decent draft pick. But that's gonna be it for me. We'll see you guys all in the next episode. This is Etanyos signing out, and see ya.